Hello again. In this video, I want to talk about some of the reporting on John Dance's appearance at North Tyneside Magistrates Court on the 3rd of January 2025. John pleaded not guilty to all the charges facing him. We must remember that these are allegations and John is entitled to defend himself. The focus on this series of videos is on how the regulator-prosecutor model and the conflicts of interest that reside within it serve both society and the victims of financial scandals very poorly. As I have covered in the previous videos, I assisted the FCA in providing intelligence and went beyond what was asked of me in trying to help them. However, it was not possible for me to assist them in any legal process, as in my opinion they have sought to mislead the public in the expediency of their actions in protecting the clients of WealthTech, and sought to hide beyond the stalwart obfuscation narrative, prejudice the investigation, have sought to hide behind that in evading accountability for a vast range of catastrophic errors which go way beyond whistleblowing. See videos 2 and 3 for the whistleblowing, where I've pasted in a narrative with the FCA providing warnings back commencing in July 2021 in the descriptions. In addition, I was gravely concerned about the conflicts of interest between a failed regulator and their role as investigator-prosecutor. On this, I urged them to avoid trying to right a wrong with a wrong. Beyond this, I asked the FCA to apologise to the clients of WealthTech for both misleading statements made and a vast range of catastrophic errors. I also asked them to work with HM Treasury to cover the costs of the BDO audit, given the circumstances which I've covered both in the book Lost to the Races and in this series of videos. They declined on all accounts. Now, I want to review some text from an article authored by Graham Whitfield, which can be accessed via the Chronicle Live website. It's a well-written article, so I would recommend it. I've pasted in some text and now want to review it in the context of the timeline of events. You'll find this in the description. The first, that John Dance between 2014 and 2020 allegedly stole or transferred for his benefit 24.5 million. This was during the Sapir period, which I covered in the book Lost to the Races, where I highlighted concerns about the risks of extensive AR relationships and distance compliance, where this can it introduces an element of risk in terms of monitoring and operation. The second refers to a time period 2020 to 2023 and totaling a sum of 33.4 million, which again they allege was stolen stroke transferred for the benefit of John Dance. Note that, again referring to videos 2 and 3, that the whistleblowing from my end started in July 2021, so that it is fair to assume that some of this may have been saved had the FCA acted expediently, as they have claimed to have done. It's not possible to say how much. I'm just working with the information in the article. But as you'll note, the whistleblowing sits comfortably within that range. In addition to the book Lost to the Races, I would encourage you to have a look the video Two Sides of the Same Coin, where I've identified flaws in the authorization process, because remember, WealthTech gained direct authorization upon leaving Sapir in January 2020. The next one is between 2021 and 2023, where they refer to an amount of 6.3 million. Again, the whistleblowing timeline suggests that at least some of this may have been saved because it's at the near end of the timeline of 2021-2023. Don't know exactly, but it's fair to assume. Let us also remember that it is alleged that there has been a near 10-year period of fraud and money laundering, a fact that really should interest embattled City Minister Tulip Siddiq, given the mandate of her role to eliminate or to cut down on fraud and money laundering within the UK financial services sector. Remember, she nonchalantly answered Bob Blackman and saying that she has confidence in the FCA, and all the concerns raised in the all-party parliamentary group report into the FCA's handling of financial scandals were irrelevant because they were historic. I again call on the FCA to apologise to the WealthTech clients for a vast range of catastrophic failures. I do stand by the comments made in the book Lost to the Races that the FCA should be placed into special measures pending fundamental regulatory reform. And I refer back to the comments made in previous videos that the government's approach, where they can squeeze more growth out of a broken regulatory system, will only lead to more catastrophic failures. The regulator-prosecutor model has failed. Take care. Speak to you soon.